And that's probably the best idea for a rocker boy is to be a VTuber here.
Look, as long as they have a nick as a nickname, so we don't end up with a Scarlet situation.
A VTuber would require a screen name.
You'd think being a media would too, but
I mean, that
But
was literally the first thing I was like, okay, what am I going to call myself that isn't my name?
Something.
okay.
Hey, look, I'm getting back into memory time. All right.
Oh man.
The problem is I'm a slow driver. Trail wise, as naturally as he breathes. Okay, so last week y'all did a run on a building, I do believe, and then decided, hey, let's buy some drone parts. Instead of being rational people and just going, hey, let's pay for these, y'all have decided to set up an ambush within artillery distance of a base.
Because we're smart.
yes.
We can't do anything the easy way.
No.
Brain has infected the rest of you, is all I can believe.
Yeah, happens.
Look, we were around America too much before she left.
Technically, one of us has part of America with them still.
Yeah, that's you.
Waiting for an opportunity to use that.
You might have to in this. Oof. Might have to use that to get away.
Maybe.
Yep. So, we've got that going on. And just as a side note, we're going to be cutting early, probably looking at 3 to 4 hours tonight. So around 10, I'll be looking to cut short. Just because daylight savings is tonight and spring forward, which means fuck your sleep schedule.
Yeah, pretty much. Oof.
I think that's about all the maintenance announcements, fun stuff like that. Rosa's not with us tonight. Yep, that's all we're doing. So, we're starting in on a Monday morning. What are we doing, folks?
You just want to handle me first for this because, yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing with your morning?
So to help myself with this one, first thing I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna just swing by a hospital, get stabbed with some surge, so I can work double time for today.
Right,
And
get drugged.
yep. Then I'm gonna start working on the EMP bomb.
Wonderful.
Okay, and 18.
You start working.
Does that clear it?
Yeah, it clears it enough to start.
Cool. Okay, that'll get me 2 days because that's the full day and then the night. So we're going to move on to other people.
It is 50 degrees and light rain today.
Liddy, you want to go?
Yeah. So I guess I'll check the cameras to see if anyone came up to the apartment, and then I will
You do see some people came up to the apartment.
what they do.
You see 2 people walked up and what looks like they knelt at the door and prayed before moving on.
Then it's like okay, that's fun. Um, I guess I'll go to a. I guess I'll go look for rumors. Kind of like say, oh, that was weird.
All right.
All right, let me. All right, let me. I'll go to like the nearest diner or something for rumors.
All right.
Don't forget, we need you to stake out that car place.
Yeah, That's gonna be the next thing I do.
I'm gonna put Rose on it. 'Cause she can't argue.
Jesus.
Mm.
I'm sorry, that just makes me laugh.
You got a 0.
That is wow. That's bad roll, Rayla.
I
That's
know.
really bad.
Do not hear any rumors whatsoever.
Damn.
And like her cyber audio suite like malfunctions, so her ears just turn off.
Oh no, no, no,
Man,
no.
it's really quiet in here today.
That it's worse than that. You have a group of teenagers sit around you. They're in all the tables around you, and they just won't shut the fuck up. You hear everything about the latest BDs, to the latest fashion trends, to how this weather fucking sucks.
Oh no.
The only rumor you heard is how Brad has broken up with his girlfriend Jenny and is now with Chloe.
Any mention of Flint Cole's BDs?
Yes, there are some mention of Flint Cole being a popular star.
Hell yeah. Popular, I don't know. I'm only like rank 4.
I mean, that's still
I'm
decently
still
popular.
underground.
Yeah.
I'm still underground.
That he's being touted as a really cool BD star by at least 2 of the kids.
Nice. It's what I strive for, being called cool from teenagers.
I guess I have like that one annoyed look on my face, like I don't want to hear this. I'll get up and then I'll check out that. I'll, I'll do that stakeout.
Don't have to do the stick out.
Oh, okay.
Because Rosa isn't,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and Rosa isn't here to say no.
That is true. That is very true.
I mean, she was gonna be the one we would have had to mainly do it anyway, because she's the one with tracking skills.
And
Yeah.
high perception.
Yeah.
And I was planning to torture her as soon as she tried to stay inside the apartment.
He escapes the wrath of the wrestling league for one more day.
Okay, so I can't think of anything else. I'll head back to the apartment.
Go be a fixer.
Could try like meeting people, seeing like, hey, who's got what, maybe.
You could walk around the city.
Yeah.
You're not a wanted person anymore.
No.
That is
Well,
true.
she is, but not as much.
Not from the people that
Yeah.
have power here.
Yeah, she's not wanted by the people in Night City anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Kind of. Maybe. We'll see.
She
Yeah.
still kind of has a contract on her head, but it's not.
You could look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look into that.
Yeah, because you know that it wasn't fully ended by us killing Snowman, Frosty,
Yeti.
whatever it is. Yeti, thank you.
Yeti.
Yeah. So how are you going to look into that?
I will. Did I go to another place and see if I can hear something about it, or library?
You've been to the bar of the Fixer before. You and Rosa went there and were fairly unsuccessful, but you can try again.
Yeah, you just got found out for being a media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you disguised when you went there the first time?
She
No.
was. You
could
were.
all-
I remember. You were. You rolled badly. They beat your roll.
Oh, that's right.
There's a roll off essentially.
This is a better disguise now. It's actually dyed blonde.
Yeah, but you're.
I don't you.
So, yeah, I'll go there and listen and see what I can hear.
All right. For one, give me a stealth roll.
Right.
Because it sounds like you're trying to be sneaky with this.
Yeah, I am being sneaky.
That is
That's a roll.
All right, it's not bad. It's not good.
She
It's not
rolled a
bad.
2. If,
Oh wow. Oh, you have level 6. Oh yeah, I guess I have level 6 stealth too.
I think all
You
of
have-
us. I think all of us have level 6 stealth minus Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
Yourself, you just don't have good rolls tonight.
You're cutting it out a lot for me, Freya. Can you move closer to the mic?
Dang, I guess he just fully
Or leave
cut
the
out.
call?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
deci-
or
he-
leave the call.
He decided to just fully cut out on us. Got it.
Uh-huh. It's like, you know what? This whole cutting in and out thing isn't working. We're just gonna leave.
he's just gonna DM the rest of the night through text.
That would be so funny. Welcome back.
What? Yeah, I'm saying fuck that one, Mike.
This one sounds better.
This does sound better.
This is like an actual dedicated mic. The other one is having issues.
Oh,
I need to charge this one. That's why I wasn't on it to start with.
Mm.
Okay, so what were you saying, Kenor? Sorry.
All I was saying is that you were cutting in and out a lot to move closer to the mic, but you solved the problem.
Yeah, I heard that and I knew because I was talking directly into the mic, it wasn't getting closer.
So I think before that I just said her roll was
Trash.
okay. Yeah.
yeah.
I said it was okay. You're saying it's trash.
Yes, I am.
13 is actually a decent roll. You're just fucking skewed on everything.
I know.
Not you.
No,
We
not
should
you.
think
You're,
about me.
Oh,
you're fine. Superman over there is like looking down on you for having normal person rolls.
I have to roll high for my crap.
No, you don't. Not the level you do. There's the difference between rolling above 29 consistently
It's not that consistent.
or having to make a 15 check.
Isn't the highest check like 29?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why I'm calling him Superman over here.
Mhm.
Because I can set most of his tech stuff at 29, and he's reasonably going to clear it.
Mhm. See, that just sounds like wasted points to me, Jordan.
Well, no. So you gotta remember, quite a few of those points come from the tech roll itself. It's like the attack ability.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, you get like a multiplier or something stupid like that.
yes.
All right.
So-
how does the stealth roll go?
So you walk in, and no one seems to really pay you too much mind. You know, you get seen, but no one's really saying anything to you.
yeah.
So what do you do in this bar?
I'm gonna listen in.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
Right.
Okay. You hear quite a bit of conversation. You don't hear anything about you, though. You hear about a group of scavvers that are nearby that have been picking into like some local buildings, robbing people, killing a couple, generally being pricks. But you don't hear anything related to Scarlet Pringles, Little Red Riding Hood, anything that could potentially be about you. No, you don't even hear about bounties.
Nice.
Did you hear anything about the gambling at the place?
She hears a little bit about gambling, though mostly it's people's losses and how much they won. And like, oh shit, I'm broke. I can't make rent this month, dude. And some people are like, man, I made my money back and then some. I made a whole $20.
Is anyone paying attention to the fact she's walked into a bar and then all she's done is listen in?
I mean, I imagine the stealth roll is her sitting at the bar and like grabbing a drink and trying to blend in.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
She's not just like stood over the tables listening. I mean, not with that roll. If she rolled negatively, that's probably what would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not doing. She's trying to do actual stealth and not just like video game stealth. Listening
Yeah.
and while like standing right behind them.
Oh, you have to
breathing
give her
down their
a
neck.
tailing mission.
I am not fucking Ubisoft. We're not doing those.
Oh god,
Rate this memory.
I hate those missions.
everyone does.
Ghost of Tsushima did them pretty well though.
Yes, they did.
They lasted all of about 10 seconds before you got to the actual meat of the mission.
I know.
All right. So that's what you hear. What do you do now?
Mm, I'm trying to think. Cause
You try to get an interview with the guy.
I mean, she might actually have better luck trying to leverage her new fixer role.
I feel like she can just get an interview with this guy, right? And just have like questions like, "Hey, what are the jobs you do? I hear you run a gambling ring on the side, clearly."
But the thing is,
And try and like a roundabout way of figuring out if she's even still on his radar. Like, what are the big bounties you're after these days? Any that are sponsored by corporations by chance? Things like that.
You can try.
try that.
Does she have to roll for that, or is that just part of her fixture, or not fixture, media ability?
well, so
Like
both
she can just get an interview with people.
well, so both of them are actually the same in that instance where she has contacts and clients of those ranks. So yes, at least on her
Yes.
roll ability, but actually getting them RP wise, that's another thing. Oof.
Yeah, I believe this one is collateral, is the fixer you're currently trying to talk to, correct?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. So you're trying to get a meeting with collateral, correct?
Yeah.
So how are you going to go about that? Because while you do have access to them, how does that look?
I don't know.
You're just going to walk up to the bartender and be like, "Hey, I need a meeting with collateral," or text somebody? Like, how do you see this working?
I don't know.
Try something. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
If you walked into a bar and you need to talk to somebody like behind the back, like the owner, how would you go about doing that?
I'm looking for a job.
Oh my god.
All right, let's go.
You know what? It's an honest option.
Like, I need money. I need a I need to make rent, man. I'm a fast
me a
learner.
I just want a persuasion roll from you. That's all I want.
All right, where's persuasion again?
Social.
Social. All right. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Hi, I need a job. I need to work.
It's honestly not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The bartender looks at you, like eyes you up and down a couple times, and then it's like jerks his head towards the back door, like the door to the back. Sorry.
I'm about to say she just sends her out to where the garbage cans are.
Like, okay.
When you get to the back door, there's a bouncer there. He's like, "You got sent over here? What for?"
Job interview. I need a job.
I ate, and he steps aside, lets you through, and it's like, "All right, head to the end, turn left, go to the final door there."
All right. I head there.
All right, you head there. You come up to a closed door.
I knock.
You get told, yeah, you hear from in there voice just going, yeah, who the fuck are you and what do you want?
I need a job.
At that, the door like just flies open as a guy in like a tracksuit just comes out and is like, the fuck do you mean you need a job?
I need to make rent.
Yeah, don't we all? What job you here for?
Job at the bar, job, gotta work, pay the bills.
Hey, come on in. Fuck, all right.
I go in.
All right, look. You got any bartending experience?
I've made some drinks at home. I know it's not the same,
So,
but
no, you don't.
no.
You know how to take an order?
Yes.
All right. Look, we can give you a couple days, try you out. If you do, then whatever. We'll pay you $20 a day.
Alrighty.
That sound good?
Sounds good to me.
It.
Well, all right. Well, you want to work today? Try you out, see how it goes? Or you want to start tomorrow?
I can start today.
Well, all right. You see as he reaches underneath his thing and throws you like an apron. He's
Thank
like,
you.
all right, get out there, go make some money.
I head out.
Okay. You head back out to the floor.
Mhm.
So you're gonna work as a waitress for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna make money today.
Yeah.
How do I do on tips?
You know what? I want to look for. Hold on. No, I don't want that. There's got to be a skill for this. Customer service.
Human perception.
No. As much as I think that would be fucking hilarious.
Would we have to make our own skill for this? Retail?
Oh God.
Well, wait.
It's the only skill that's based on luck.
Oh man.
Um. do, do, do.
It's her new fixer haggle roll. It's how well she is.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
Funny enough, there actually is a skill that covers this.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's called business.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's in education.
How good at business are you?
Hey, if you have at least a good intellect, you should have a decent base.
I have
We're
a good
about to find-
base.
We're about to find out how much of a business person you really are.
We're gonna have to put points in business.
That's not bad.
All right. Yeah. You end up at the end of the day with $50 in tips.
Ooh,
In
nice.
addition to the $20 she makes a day,
In addition to the $20.
Hey, you just made $70.
you made $70.
Nice.
You watch as when you're getting paid out the $20, the boss comes over and is like, "Hey, you did good today. Just
Thank
you know, you gonna be here tomorrow on time? Like, come on, we start early."
Yes, I'll be here on time.
Literally talking to collateral, right?
I don't know. Is she?
Are you?
Am I?
Is she? I don't know. Are you? Do you know? Have you done any investigation to figure out if this guy is collateral?
She
By
has
the way,
Boy,
not.
sir, what is your name?
She never asked his name.
Oh. Yeah, I'll ask him. Say, and can I get your name again? I think I missed it somewhere.
Oh yeah, my name's George Smith.
All right, Mr. Smith. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I will see you tomorrow, Miss. I don't ever think I caught your name.
It is out of character. I'm gonna have to come up with something on the damn spot.
Yeah.
You sure are.
Welcome to my life.
Chip Beaver.
It's what?
Yeah, what did you just say? Because it sounded like you said chip fever.
Yeah.
I heard shit beaver.
Yeah, I heard shit beaver.
Okay. Beaver is the last name. Chip is the first name.
Yeah. Okay. Chip beaver.
Chip
Yeah.
beaver.
People call me Chip.
Man, your parents hate you.
You must have had a very difficult childhood, young lady.
Yeah, it's just a nickname.
Beaver's a what? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna pry into your personal life. I will see you tomorrow, Miss Chip.
Thank you.
Goes back to his office. As you hear, give me a perception roll.
Crying.
As you can hear him as he turns the corner and just breaks down laughing. And I don't mean like giggling or anything. It is just deep belly guffaws as that man walks down that hallway.
I went by the first thing I saw, and I have a Bucky's plushie on my bed right now.
Oh my god. Not any of the millions, not any like the million female names you could have come up with. Chip
Bunny.
Beaver,
You could just call yourself Bunny and been done.
Bunny, Sarah, Mary, any female name.
Well, Chip can be a girl's name. It's more of a nickname.
Yeah, it can be. The one that's killing me is the last name.
Yeah, no,
Beaver. Yeah, your name is Beaver.
I'm like, man. Oh, I gotta not make innuendos.
No, do it. It's a bar owner. Do it.
The bar owner with a new employee.
He's
You gotta give him at least a week before you start really fucking with him. Okay, so you leave the bar?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've just spent the whole day trying to get an interview, but instead you got a job.
Yeah. I mean,
Good
hey,
job.
that's a good way to know him.
Good job getting starting an infiltration.
a
Probably not the best way to do an interview.
A certified Scarlet Pringles moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm willing to bet if we somehow manage to, like, hey, Scarlett, you're media 10. You should go interview, like, the Arasaka head of family. You'd somehow end up in charge of Militech along the way.
With how some of her like media missions have gone, I could see it.
Just. Oh, and it wouldn't even be like you'd just end up with that. You'd also have restarted the next corporate war between Militech and Arasaka. Somehow.
No, that was me and Terrace almost doing that.
Yeah, y'all came close. Good
Yeah.
job.
Happens.
It's currently actually ramping up.
Yeah, I figured.
We just haven't had a good way of showing that.
How's Biotechnica doing nowadays?
Biotechnica is currently in a little bit of not having such a fun time. So, Good lord, y'all. I think that means we have to go back and start back at Monday morning. Terrace, what's going on with you?
Terrace will wake up, text your father. So what are the chances of Danger Gal doing a bring your daughter to work day?
You just get back with me 100%.
Cool. Can I come in then?
Then you get a second text message. Wait, which daughter?
Screw you. When can I come in?
Whatever. Just let me know when you're here.
All right, I'll be there in like 30.
Cool.
So as she's like getting ready, she's gonna text Rosa. Rosa, you have to go surveil the car rental place. And I imagine I'm just gonna like be texting back and forth with her probably all day of her just like, I don't want to do this, don't make me do this, yada yada yada. What am I looking for? Who am I looking for? And I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds like Rosa.
Yeah.
It does sound like Rosa.
So that'll be going on probably all day.
Or she like takes one message like, "Oh, I'm supposed to go watch that," and then never texts you again until that
Mhm.
night.
That also sounds like Rosa.
Just to find out she went to the wrong place.
She was completely. She was looking at the building across the street.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, possibly. We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, speaking of,
Um,
Toriyama passed away.
Yeah, and that really
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, thanks to Mr. Ejder for DMing me that once it happened.
Damn.
He did actually post a couple other replies from like the translated notes from Oda and Kishimoto.
Dude,
about
I read those. Those were something else.
Yeah. Damn, sorry. Sad to see a great go.
Yeah.
He wasn't even that old. He was only 68.
Yeah.
Sad to see a great go. All right. So beyond our vegetable loving companion, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I'm heading into Danger Gal. So I'll hop on the bike and zip on over there.
All right. You head to their building. No real issues to this morning. You know what? Actually, give me a perception roll.
Sure. 15.
Okay. As you're driving there, you pass by what looks to be like the like one of the city hall like offices, like the comptroller's office.
Mhm.
You know, for the tax assessor or whatever for the city. As you drive past there, you see an explosion go off inside in the entryway.
Of the tax assessor?
Yep.
Is this just like
Yeah.
as I'm driving by? Am I stopped
Yep.
at a red light?
It's as you're driving by, you hear a boom, a bunch of glass shatters, and you're just going fast enough that you just keep going.
All right, cool. Yeah, I keep on keeping on. Doesn't concern me. At least I hope.
Well, you know, you'll find out someday.
Yeah.
Though you do note that it's not a big explosion. Not a whole
Okay.
lot of flame, not a whole lot of boom. Looks more like a hand grenade went off.
Okay. Got it. Terrace will just like nod to herself like, yeah, I feel that.
Yep. All right. Then you get to Danger Cow.
All right. I park the bike, lock it, and start walking inside.
All right. Danger Cow basically like look, you know, the security personnel there, you know, wearing cat ears, just kind of look at you, big scary men. It's like, all right, put your weapons in the tray.
Okay. I'll pull the pistol and the sword from my belt and place them inside.
All right. Have a wonderful time here at Danger Gal.
I'll
They
just
let
walk by
you-
without saying anything, yeah.
Yeah. As you're going through Danger Gal, you notice that just about everyone is wearing cat ears in some way, shape, or form. Some are
This is
you can
pretty
see.
much what I expect, right? They have the reputation.
Yes. Like you see people with like, oh, they're just wearing a headband. Some are wearing like headphones with the cat ears on top. You
Mhm.
see actual like more like body sculpts to have cat ears. You even see like some people with human ears plus cat ears. Some people with just cat ears. Like Makote.
Mhm.
And then amongst all of it, you do see one bunny person
Hey,
who's wearing a cat ear headband.
got it.
Eventually, you reach where your father's at, where you know his office to be. And the door's kind of cracked open, and you can see he's kind of hunched over a computer typing, wearing cat ears.
They require all employees to wear those.
He looks up at you and just goes, "Yeah, but I'm fucking kawaii now, so I don't care."
Clearly.
You wish you could have cat ears as nice as mine.
I'm fine with my fox.
Fox is a close second, but Neko is where it's at.
All right. So yeah, I'll take a seat and kind of let him in the know about what I've kind of got planned and what I have like the ideas kind of banging around in my head about the whole concept of where I want to go with this whole media ability.
Yeah.
And seeing as how as Danger Gal kind of specializes in all this, it seems like a pretty good place to start and maybe get ideas.
He looks at you and is like, "Okay, so you wanting just help starting out, or are you looking for like intel, rumors, stories? Like, how could Danger Gal help you?"
All of the above.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. We can use you to feed information out, but that runs the risk of potentially people giving you not so great info. Some might call it disinformation. And I
Do I
don't
get
know if
paid
that's
for it
really
still?
something. Well, I mean, we treat it like regular info, and we wouldn't tell you otherwise. So as far as your would be, it would look 100% correct.
Okay. Would it behoove me to try and verify before I posted it?
I mean, if we're telling you to post it and paying you to post it,
I don't know if I'm a fan of being told what to do. You
yeah,
know what I
welcome to
mean?
corporate society.
Yeah, no, maybe not telling me what to do. I'll search up my own information. What I'm looking for is more how to get my uh, information out there. Would it be possible to maybe hijack a TV signal or radio signal or maybe just start something on the net?
Well, the net's probably going to be your easiest one. I mean, you can upload stuff to a data term, and it's going to be out there.
Right, but who's going to see it?
Well, that's why you got to get your message out there, you know?
Exactly.
Sure,
That's why I'm thinking start with something a little bit bigger.
well, if you're going to try and hijack a signal, you're going to need to be prepared to fight the pirate networks
Why would they care if I hijack a signal?
because they're also hijacking the same signal.
Hmm. Do you know of any pirate signals that go out nearby or anything like that?
I might know a few that are around town.
That might be a good place to
You'll
start rather than hitting an actual network like N54.
What, you looking to sign on with a pirate network?
No. Once again, I don't like the idea of people telling me what to do.
Oh no, pirate networks aren't like they're not going to tell you. They're just more facilitators. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of. But why would they care
They
about me? Wouldn't I have to catch their attention first?
If you bring them a big enough story, you'll have their attention. They're journalists.
I don't have any big stories right now, though. That's the thing.
Mhm. Well, I'm sure you've got one somewhere that your friend hasn't like pushed out.
I mean, she's pretty much pushed out everything we do so far.
Well, you want a big story? I can give you a lead on one.
I'll take it.
You know, there's been a bit of a bombing campaign going on in the city the last couple weeks.
I just passed one, actually.
Well, then you know what I'm talking about. Government buildings are being hit. Usually small bombs, nothing too big, but enough to definitely piss off the government.
Anyone getting killed in these bombings?
Government employees, the occasional civilian, but they're mostly contained. Usually it's grenades being lobbed into, buildings,
Hmm.
that sort of thing. There's been a couple larger attacks, stuff placed on the roadsides. No one's quite seeming to be sure about who's doing this.
No one's making demands. No one's forwarding manifesto, anything like that.
As far as we know, no one it has yet. Not to say that they haven't.
What buildings have been attacked? Aside from the tax assessor.
The mayor's office, city hall, the library, health and
Okay.
human services. I think that's about it. There might be a couple. Oh, police station, and more police stations.
Okay.
What I can tell you is that these in distance have been started closest to the ones near the combat zone and have moved out from there.
Which combat zone?
Mostly South Night City, it looks like, if we're doing this. But other ones have been noted. So, the thought is it's probably people from the combat zones, but I wouldn't be too sure. It could be someone willing to use the combat zone to hide, move, and then strike from, but they're actually from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be someone looking to blame combat zoners. Who knows?
Depends on how smart they are.
Well, there's plenty enough that are smart enough to do that. So,
Right. I think that's it as far as that goes. I'll start poking around for pirate signals that I can hijack and kind of get my name out there on. You wouldn't happen to have any advice on a job that we've got going on, would you?
what job?
You know the raffing cap outside the city?
I'm aware.
We're trying to pull a little job on them.
Uh-huh.
So we're essentially faking giving over one of our members who has a bounty on them to them in exchange for some drone parts, which I want.
Wait, which one has the bounty?
It's not important.
Yeah, no, that is Terrace.
Technically, all of them have bounties on their heads.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm trying to get you to narrow it down. Which
Why do you
one?
want to know?
Call it curiosity.
Well, then I'm
What
not
does it
going to
matter
indulge
that
your
I know or not?
curiosity.
Oh my goodness, you think you got curiosity from your mother?
Terrace's face is going to go like very serious, and she's just going to stare at him.
Really? You're an amalgamation of both of us. I fit in well with Danger Gal. You know, the poke it with a stick and see what happens group. If you didn't have such a distrust for authority, you'd actually do wonderful here.
Well, unfortunately, I guess I distrust authority. So
Yeah,
it's
I wonder where that.
yeah, it's a mystery. Pringles, the Pringles girl.
Oh. Whoa, SoCal? Really?
Yeah, the whole reason we're going with her is because we can't technically cash the bounty in the city, and since they can move between states easily, it makes sense to sell her to them so they can collect the bounty. Yada 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 yada.
Yeah, ever since the Biotechnica bounty went away, I was surprised she still had one.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big mystery. We're all kind of unsure where it came from. Anyways, so we know that they have this outpost right out front of it. Their main camp of like 200 or 300 or a couple hundred ref, and then we don't want to get involved. So we plan on hitting the the little outpost with an EMP to try and kill any electronics in the area, but it's being made by our tech, and our tech is kind of hit and miss. You know, he's not the best. So if that fails,
Slender.
we need a way to kind of stop their communication. We know that they can communicate via radio.
Okay, you're wanting to jam all the radio signals.
Ideally, but
You
we
either need a jammer or an at-home jammer.
okay. And who would have one of those?
What, an actual jammer? Shit. That you can get your hands on?
Or even someone who's versed in radios would be good to start talking to.
I could probably point you to some techs, some other folks that might be decent with the communication devices. You also could just like get a bunch of radios and tape them together. Just drown out their noise. Though, how do you plan to deal with their physical backups?
What do you mean?
So you watch as he like taps on his computer for a second before the monitor, like the monitor on the wall lights up, and you see the Raffen camp actually show up in aerial photo.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as video starts to play of what looks like a shootout at that little outpost.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as a flare shoots from that little outpost before a few seconds later the mortars start dropping.
Ah, that's what you mean. So the plan is we're gonna have another friend of mine start dropping incendiary devices on the far side of their camp, ideally targeting the mortars, hopefully, and anything else that might be flammable, at least a minute or two before we actually plan or execute our little assault. Hopefully, that spins all their attention around to be looking the other way, so if anything does go off, there's no one who's going to be able to see it, and anyone who does see it won't be able to radio or communicate very quickly because it's going to be chaos inside there as they try to fight the fire.
You've got a chance with that plan, but it's shaky. Because, I mean, you're assuming a lot of things. The mortar crews, for one, will divert attention or are undisciplined enough to just abandon their post during all
I mean,
this.
fire is a good motivator.
It is a good motivator, but you got to hit those mortars themselves to take them out.
I mean, not even really. As long as there's fire going on around them, they may be pressured into helping, especially if the people who are supposed to be doing it may be indisposed because they're a bunch of druggy, drinking sex havers, you know?
Yeah, they're also Raffen, who are known to be pretty fucking hardcore when it comes to a lot of this stuff. I mean, they're not kicked out for being pansies.
They're not kicked out for being overly smart either.
You'd be surprised.
Maybe I would be. But the whole point of this assault is get those drone parts and just get out of there quickly. So the idea is to hit them hard, fast, kill everyone at the outpost. We even have some little old world tech we plan on employing. So if you have any knowledge about any reenactors who may be able to operate a trebuchet, they'd be possibly looking at some work.
Reenactors.
Or enthusiasts, whatever you want to call them.
You're looking for a group. Oh my god. Caesar's Legion is what they call themselves. Mid-sized gang out of the Glen.
Sound like a poser gang.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's as good a place to start as any, I suppose.
Yeah, just try not to kill them all.
Who, the Legion?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Try not
well,
to.
ideally, they're not going to be in the line of fire at all. So hopefully that's
No,
mostly up to
no.
them.
That's not what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
You have to meet with them to get them on board.
Sure.
Try not to kill them all then.
Oh, okay. No
They're
promises, but I'll try.
they're weird, all right? Just
When
leave
is-
them be.
When
I
isn't the
mean,
poser gang
we're all a
there?
little weird. Some of
Yeah,
us
but are you
more than
right?
others, and her eyes are going to flick up to the cat ears and then flick back down.
He just looks at you and goes, "Yeah." Look, there's wearing cat ears at the cat ear business, and then there's running around on the street in specially crafted Roman legionary armor.
How much you want to bet
There's a
these guys?
difference.
How much you want to bet these guys ride around in chariots?
Oh, I hope so.
Be so funny.
They're one of the few groups that has cloned horses.
Yes,
Oh, are they going to make use of the riding skill?
I hope so.
Find out. We will find out.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So any more suggestions on this whole plan?
Yeah, look, you wanted a tech that actually knows communication tech. Can probably
Yes.
help actually create a jammer, because I got a feeling your friend Dante is going to have to try and come through
Trying to stretch.
with.
I
I
haven't
mean, what is
failed
he
before.
supposedly building?
An EMP bomb.
A what now?
EMP bomb.
You know, there's times where I prefer not to hear you talk.
You're
You
the
know
one
that?
that asked.
I mean, I'm not super surprised.
Uh-huh.
I say a lot of things that a lot of people don't like to hear.
Yeah, there's a difference though between like, oh, hey, I'm not living up to your expectations of me versus, hey, I'm building a EMP weapon in the middle of Night City.
Well, it's not the middle of Night City. It's just the executive zone. No one cares about them.
What? He's not building it at a workshop. He's
Technically, Terrace has no clue where Dante's building it.
I assume it's in your house, though.
Terrace.
Yes.
You will not breathe a word of this out ever again. Okay?
Okay. Sure.
We have just been you and I are done being hunted for at least the next few months.
Let's hope so. At least, yeah, we are done being hunted. I'm still
Yes.
probably hunted by different factors for different reasons.
Yes. But I'm saying we as a group, and we're trying to avoid the corporations hunting us. So let's not deal with that. All right?
Yeah. That's why I'm not in the executive zone.
Why must you hurt me like this, Terrace?
She'll just shrug.
Yep. Yep, that's what I thought. All right, look. You're looking for a he hands you you get a text message on your phone with contact info for somebody. You're
Okay.
looking for
Is-
this.
Mhm.
You're looking for tech. They go by the name Rascal. All right?
Where can I find them?
That, I will just point out, you actually might be able to ask Dante. Dante might know.
All right. Rascal, he works down in Haywood. Deep into Haywood.
All right.
Look. He's probably the best communications technology tech I know of. just talk to him, see what he's got.
Okay.
Because if he's got a jammer, if anyone's got a jammer, it'll be him. At least that you can get without having to get into a massive shootout.
Cool.
Do you have to shoot everyone you try and get stuff from?
No, as a matter of fact, I actually am the more level-headed person of our group. I try not to shoot the people that I need to get things from.
Terrace, I'm.
I'm
Okay.
actually well liked across the city, believe it or not, by several
Only because
fixers
your
and known
fucking
people.
teammates take. Either because you leave no witnesses, or your teammates take the brunt of that from you.
Yeah, that's planned. I hope you know.
Yes, good. I didn't raise an idiot. Now look.
He raised you?
Terrace has that thought in her mind, but she's biting her tongue.
Look. Just go talk to the guy. All right.
And do.
He's worth having in your corner. I've used him a few times as a ringer on problematic issues.
Preem. I'll go see him right after I swing by the Legion.
Yay. Have a good one, Terrace.
You too. Say hi to our mutual friend for me.
Yep, I'm going to go haunt her bedside later.
Lucky her. And I'll walk out and shut the door.
Yeah.
All right. Terrace will make her way out, collect her weapons. Do I bump into anyone fun on the way out?
You don't. You know what? Give me a look roll.
Sure. I was also going to do a rumor check as well, seeing as how I can do those now.
Those are a thing
Yes, you
Terrace
can.
can do.
That is not under my luck.
Oof. That is an oof.
I mean, it's
So for the
not the worst.
for the rumor check, would I do awareness, perception? What do you want from me?
It would be a perception since you're just kind of walking through.
Sure. Roll dice. Well, 13's not terrible.
I mean, the good thing is you have it. Jesus Christ, your perception is at 9?
Yeah, my perception is shit.
Yeah. So your perception. You hear some Danger Gal folks talking about a new what you hear sounds like is like a new gang is going to be joining the fucking Maelstrom and Tiger Claw war down in the combat zones.
Do I hear which one?
Potentially. You don't hear that.
Damn.
You just hear that there's this gang that's looking at joining in.
All right.
Vague rumor is what you got.
Got it.
Yeah, the active
that
DVs
vague
are.
enough?
That's pretty fucking vague. Yeah.
Sadly,
At
the
least I have
active
something to work
DVs
off
are
of.
a lot harder than the passive ones.
Yeah. Do I get anything from passive? Passive is a typical rumor, isn't it?
Passive is your weekly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's like because that's the thing. Like, dude, if you could get all your passive, you would have gotten a detailed rumor from the passive.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Detail's the one where I'm actually probably going to go ask an AI to build me something.
Hmm.
It's honestly fucking easier.
I can't blame you on that one.
All right. So as I'm leaving and collecting my things, I'll text Ripper. New gang joining. Maelstrom Tire Claw War. Check with your sources about it.
Okay. Yep. Dante probably won't see that immediately, but when he does, he'll just send back a yeah. I'll check it. I'll check it out.
All right, and I make my way to the Legion. You're building the bomb first, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you haven't even started with the trebuchet.
No. The trebuchet is something that won't take that long. It's a lot less complex.
Okay.
Trebuchet can be made with just some wood and a weight. So, not as crazy.
Okay, so you're heading to the Legion.
Yes.
All right. You know where to find them.
Yes, I know where to find them, right? I was told.
You got pointed towards
The Glen, right?
the Glen.
Okay, then I'll text Alexandra. Caesar's Legion. Any do you know anything about him? Where I can find him?
You get a text back, which is just like Caesar's Legion info, 100 eddies.
All right, fine.
Yeah, she's still not super happy with us.
You.
Why me? She's not happy with all of us.
All right, money paid.
All right. You pay that money, it goes. You get a text message back with the info on them. Basically, it's not the most detailed, but it shows, their supposed area of influence, which seems to be in down near South Glen, kind of close to the old combat zone. You do see that they have a few like locations as being like, hey, if you're looking for them, you go here, here, and here, kind of thing, right?
Sure.
It seems their big hideout is an old bar and bakery. That's like a 3-story building with a basement
Ooh.
that they've turned into the fort. So,
All right. Well, if I find it, I start walking up to it.
you do eventually get to it. I'm guessing you're just driving on your motorcycle.
Just park out front and then just start walking in.
All right. You walk in. It's actually a fairly nice little Italian like restaurant. Yeah. Fresh baked goods, beer. Nice little place. Lots of wine on the wall. Cheap wine. You notice. Nothing good, but it's got a homely vibe to it. The big thing is that everyone is in Roman armor.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is in Roman armor, and like even the helmets are full face masks of like tech helmets.
Oh, cool. So I'm among friends because I have my helmet or my mask on.
Yeah, you see a bunch that are without helmets because they're eating, but a bunch of them are just kind of like sitting around, playing cards, throwing dice, doing other fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And as you walk in, you notice that like everyone kind of like looks at you because you're one of like like 4 people in there that's not dressed like a Roman legionary.
Mm-hmm.
And they just all kind of watch you as you walk through.
Is there like someone working a front desk or someone I can walk up to and just start talking to?
There's someone at the bar,
All right.
and there's some waiters walking around.
I'll walk up to the bartender.
All right. Bartender looks at you and is like, "Hey, how can I help you?"
I'm looking to uh I'm looking for people who are experts in specific areas of history, and I think I'm in the right place. Is there someone I can talk to a little bit more in detail about it?
You looking to join up?
Not quite. Looking to hire.
All right. All right. Well, you're gonna want to speak to Volpez. All right.
And where is he?
Well, you're gonna go down here. You see that door over there? You can go down there, and it'll be the 3rd door on the right.
Got it.
All right. You
I
walk over
start
there.
walk. Yep.
All right. I gotta use the restroom.
All right. So you walk down there, and it's a fairly simple door. No real decoration. But you're able to find it fairly easily.
Okay. I knock.
You hear someone just shout, "Come in."
I enter.
All right. You see a dude in there who's he's an exotic biomorph or a biosculpt.
Mhm.
He's a full-on dog.
Like dog man, or he's just a dog.
He looks like a dog. In other words, he looks like a furry.
Okay, so dog man.
Dog man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Biosculpts don't get you down to like actual creature stuff.
Gotcha. Right. And Stairs will walk in, and she's like, she'll take a quick glance around the room, like, okay, this is the only thing in here. He must be the one I'm talking to. What was the name I was looking for? Lopez?
Lopez, yeah. That's
Yeah.
me.
Hi.
You got business with us?
Possibly. I'm looking for people who are well versed in siege technology.
Like what kind of tech?
Trebuchets specifically.
Oh, wait. Are you fucking with me?
No. I have a job that we're pulling, and we're looking to employ said siege engine because literally no one would expect it.
Well, yeah, that's why we use them ourselves. What? You sure you're not fucking with me?
I'm positive. What do you use them for?
Well, trebuchets are wonderful ways to move things without needing additional requirements such as AIs or drones or robot bits or drivers.
They fling them across the city.
You fling them across the town, you fling them over walls, buildings. Hell, you
Ah,
need. Look, it's a dumb weapon. You're not going to stop like some of these fancy pants security systems that lock on to electronic signals as they fly through the air.
no,
If
you
all it
definitely wouldn't.
is, yeah. If it's just like a pack of C4 with a simple mechanical electrical charger, about set with a mechanical timer, whoops, you just set off an explosion. No one would have detected otherwise.
No. So what do you guys attack? What do you employ these engines for?
Business.
Yeah, that checks out.
Such as, you tell me yours and I'll tell you what my job is.
You know, robbing folks, fighting off the gangs, fighting the cops. You know, normal uh, business on the street gets
I mean,
handled.
it's hard to hold someone up with a trebuchet, though. What are you using the trebuchets to attack?
Buildings, sometimes it's just moving product without needing to worry about it, as long as you can get to the drop zone.
Okay. And why are you attacking people with them? Like, what's your reasoning behind it? I understand it's a great siege weapon. Why are you attacking these specific people, though?
Sometimes they don't pay, sometimes they attack us. There's a lot of different reasons for attacking people with siege weaponry.
Hmm.
I mean, why are you wanting to attack something with siege weaponry?
Because we have a device that we need to drop directly on top of someone from a very far distance away.
Uh-huh. And you can't use a drone for that?
We could. We don't have a drone for it, though.
Well, sounds like a trebuchet would be my good thing. I mean, you know they can fire a 50-kilogram weight over 300 meters.
Yes, I'm aware.
Good. And you know your stuff. Now, look, we can be hired to operate a trebuchet. Do you know what day it is? What time?
It's going to be within the week.
Okay, so indeterminate time. Do you know where?
Yes, and I'll tell them the location.
Okay. So that's might bit out of our way.
I have a associate who will be able to ferry you to and from.
All right. You know that's going to take a few guys.
How many people do you need to operate a trebuchet?
Depends. You want it to actually work, or you just want it to
Yes.
fire once?
We're gonna
It's
need
imperative we get it to fire once on target. Anything after that is gravy, because we have other elements that we're going to bring into play.
Then you need at least 4 guys minimum. 5 would be better. 6 best.
Okay, got it.
That's what it takes. That's the crew for a trebuchet.
Okay,
The thing is you're also not asking for one of our trebuchets. You're asking for one of our crews.
yes, we will supply the trebuchet.
Huh. All right. We charge a crew only fee on there.
Wait, do
I
they
hope
charge
you
less for
understand.
one of their trebuchets with the crew?
Could we ask for one of your trebuchets with the crew? How much would that run?
Yes, you could. Then you're gonna have to pay the trebuchet charge.
Depends on how much
How
it
much
is.
are we talking here?
You're gonna be looking at the same price either way.
Okay, then how much is
A
that?
little less without ours.
I mean, if we can
Got
just
it.
get one of their probably professionally made trebuchets, it actually might just be better.
That they work with? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and are familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially
Okay, let's
because,
go with
especially because
let's
I
go
would
with that.
assume that like each crew is assigned to a trebuchet.
Yes. So let's go with that.
All right. That's what you want to do? Hire one of our trebuchets? We're going to have to transport out there. Okay, transport. It's going to have to sit there for multiple days because you're saying you don't even know what day it is. So that means it has to go out there now.
How quickly can it be gotten out there? Because we may know within 24 hours that we'll need to go out there.
Well, we can prep it to be ready to move, but we're talking about moving it through Night City. So it's best for us in this business arrangement to get it staged over there, which means we also have to provide security for said trebuchet.
Sure. Can
while
you
it's
get
out
it?
of our
Can
territory.
you get it close enough by that it's out of sight, and then when we need it within, and be able to move it to where we need it within the day's notice? That way, it should give you a much less. It should be much less likely that you'll be seen.
That's what we're planning to do it anyway.
Right.
But we do have to provide security on site for our device.
Of course.
For one, to make sure no one fucks with it. Because you've seen these street punks.
Oh boy, have I.
They'll tag, they'll slash, they'll take a crowbar to anything. And no offense, we don't take too kindly to that. Now,
And nor should you.
good. Now, what you're looking at on Told for a crew, staging, security, transportation, all told, we're looking at about 1,500.
Okay. There's a man who handles my payroll named Ripper. I'll send
No.
him the bill.
Oh heck no!
All right. Well, as long as we get the you have the money over to us.
Oh,
we'll
you'll
get
be
you the
working with
crew.
him like exclusively, by the way. So he'll be able to pay you on site when you're done.
Okay.
Dante hasn't agreed to this.
Now,
That's the fun part when you let me go around and run my own jobs.
well, here's the deal. What we're going to ask you to do is you're going to contact this number and you're going to put the money in escrow, essentially, for us. All right?
Okay.
He hands you a thing. You look down the number. Give me a streetwise check, if you would. All right. You actually do recognize the number. Essentially, it's a fixer or a group of fixers out on one side that act as essentially a street bank.
Makes sense.
Okay, so it's legit. I know it's legit.
Yeah, it's essentially you hear it and it's like you pay them, they hold on to the money. When the money gets released, they pay the guys.
Got it. Who do I contact
Just call
when it's
them.
go time? No. I understand.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna
The
hand all
payment
this
you
money
make-
off to my payment guy. How do I contact you to let you know that we're ready?
All right. What you're going to do is I'm going to give you this disposable cell phone. All right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It has one number in it. That number is another disposable cell phone. You call that number when it is time.
Got it.
It will be answered.
Cool.
So, I'll get that.
Sounds
get
good
my
to me.
Well, I'll get my guys moving as soon as we hear that the money has been put into the account.
Got it. I'll get it moved as soon as I can then.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. All right,
Pleasure
and
working with you, Lopez.
Volpez.
Volpez.
Volpez with a V.
Volpez. Got it. Pleasure working with you, Volpez.
You too.
And I'll get up and leave.
All right. There you go. You just made a deal with another gang.
Yep. All right. Ripper's getting another text. I'm getting the I sourced us a actual trebuchet with a crew that knows how to work it. Here's a set of numbers. Deposit $1,500 into the account, and it'll be ours to use when we need it.
When Dante sees it, he'll actually send back. Look, I'll throw in some to help out, but this is mainly your job. We're doing this stuff for you to get drone parts. So you got to put up mainly most of the money. Like this is for your benefit. Dante sends that,
Fair
and then he
point.
just gets back to work.
Yeah, it's a fair point. I'm trying to think of a way to get around it. All right, as I'm thinking, I'll make my way to the communication fixer for tech.
Did your dad actually even give you a location, or did he just say Haywood for the
No, yeah, he said
communication
Haywood.
tech?
Well, he gave me his number too, so as I'm
Oh,
driving
your
there,
number,
I'll
okay.
call him.
When you actually hear the phone call connect to something before you hear a terrible like digital screeching before you hear it start ringing again, and this process repeats another 2 times before you finally get through to a person. And all you hear is a hello.
I was given this number by my father, as he said, you're a trusted expert on communications, and I need intel and information on communications, specifically radio, for a job.
All right. What are you looking to have done with radio?
Looking to block people from using them.
Uh-huh. What kind of radios? What area? What's the what are we looking at here? I need
I'll fill him in on the details that I have.
Okay, he looks at you and is like, okay, what you need is really you need a Nomad special.
And what's that?
Well, the jury rigged up radio broadcaster that's going to overpower every fucking signal in about a mile radius.
Perfect.
Now, the thing is, you're close enough to civilization that at that point you might get noticed with that. 2, you need a vehicle that can be mounted to. It's not a small device.
Okay, how big are we talking here?
Oh, usually you see it mounted in the back of a pickup truck.
Jeez, none of us have anything that big.
Mm-mm. Is there anything that we can do that's smaller than that?
I mean, you want the job done right, or you just want it partly done?
I mean, we just need to stop them from talking for maybe 30 minutes. Even that's kind of on the high end of what we need.
I'm telling you, there's a solution. Nomad Special, you flip a switch and they ain't talking for as long as you want.
All right, but we don't have a way to transport something like that. That's the issue.
You don't have a way of transporting that yet. It's probably what you should be saying.
I guess not, but what would we need to transport it then?
Well, typically you would just need a truck. Some sort of truck. Though, if you get a minivan to me, We can probably modify the shit out of that real quick.
I don't have a minivan.
None of us have that either.
Well, and here I thought you were supposedly all Miss like get it done.
Wait,
I am.
Are
Get
you?
it done.
Well,
So
here's an honest question. Are you trying to buy this, or are you renting it?
I'm trying to. I'm trying to do something that I know will work. So why don't we start from the basics? Tell me what you know about how radios work, because I am woefully ignorant.
Out of character, Kenora, don't do this to me.
You can just say he tells you the basics of how radios work.
Yes, that's where we're gonna go.
Okay.
Compared to you, who actually knows radios, and me, who does not.
Yes. So what you're telling me, they operate on a frequency. If we find out what frequency they use or what frequencies they use, all we have to do is find out how many there are, get that many radios, maybe probably plus one, just to be safe, because I'm the kind of person that wants to get the job done the right way. And we just hold the radio and we just hold the send buttons down. Then they won't be able to talk.
Yes, that is basically what you're looking at.
Yes.
If that's what you want to do, then go for that. But if you're missing and they switch to a backup frequency, that's not one of the ones they use and is only listed as a backup in case of this kind of shit happening, you're fucked.
We would be. So why don't I send someone that I know to stake them out and listen to them and track what frequencies they use, what they use them for, so we can find out specifically how many of them they have, what they use them for, and how many we need to block.
Yes, but you're also basically saying you need to somehow induce them to use their backups to reveal those.
These are people who are being pushed to a whole bunch of limits pretty much every day. I think we'll probably be able to make it work.
You're talking about Raffins.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I know. Do you really think I wasn't given a little bit of an introduction to you?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Your dad probably called ahead.
I wouldn't
Oh,
be
yeah.
surprised.
You really think I'd just give you all this info and talk with you about this for free
I mean,
If
you
someone
are a
wasn't-
very nice person.
without someone calling in a favor?
I suppose not.
Yeah, so I got some details on it.
Mhm.
Look, you'd have to induce to track the backups because if you just do all of those, Raffin have backups. They're not completely stupid. Amoral fuckwads, yes. Stupid. These are not the dumb ones. These are the ones who are still alive.
For now.
They're still alive, even given how many fucking mainline families are packed down south. The stupid ones get picked off real fucking quick. So, you
I'll
underestimate their
first session.
intelligence, go for it. What's
You say
that,
something,
Jordan?
Jordan?
I said like the first session.
Yeah, those were not the smartest ones.
No, they weren't.
Unfortunately, Raffin are looking at a bit of a survival of the fittest situation. Mentally fittest. She's gonna check. Lydia, you back?
I've been back.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
I said I was back, but it was quiet.
All right. Tell you what. We don't know exactly when we're going. So why don't I put my person on this? We'll get what information we can. We'll present it to you. If you still think that they have a backup or something that they aren't using based on the intel that we gather, we'll go with your plan.
All right. Well, I offer it to you. But
And I'm not saying no, but I'm saying we don't have a way to get what you're offering there right now with the resources that we have. And I really don't fancy the idea of tracking down and stealing a minivan. This is already kind of what one would consider to be a side quest anyway.
I'm just gonna point out you're attacking Raffin. There's a whole host of people down to the south of the city that really fucking hate him.
Oh my god, if we can get
Mm.
the
I'm picking up what you're putting down now.
yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, some of them might be willing to give you a bit of assistance with that hate boner they've got going on.
Right, but is a hate boner enough to warrant them to work for free, or are they going to want money?
You don't understand the relationship between Raffin and Nomads then.
I guess I don't.
They want to fuck with Raffin for the love of the game.
I mean, that's kind of why I'm doing it too.
Y'all get on like a house on fire, I can tell.
Okay, well, it seems to me you're saying that I have another stop to make.
I'm saying if you want a better shot, you should make that stop.
Got it. Understood.
Mm-hmm. Well, toodaloo. And he hangs up.
Mm-hmm.
Your phone doesn't go dead. You actually just hear multiple layers of electronic screeching as it disconnects.
Mm-hmm. All right. I once again text Dante. Put your little covert operative on a surveillance mission of the Raffin camp. We need to figure out and set them up with some radio coming because we need to know exactly what kind or what channel, how many channels they use, what they use them for, because we need to try to jam them.
Okay. How much are wait, does my dude even have radios, or how much are radios? I don't know.
You work for Netwatch, dude.
Yeah, true. True. Yep, so when Dante sees that, he will message Frank and get Frank on that and basically relay that info to Frank.
Alright. Info is relayed.
Okay, does
Frank.
Dante get a confirmation from Frank?
Yes.
Cool.
Keep me in the loop. Tell me what you find.
Sounds good.
All right, I make my way to the Nomad camp.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, you can at least say you're semi friends with one nomad. Maybe that'll
I'd
at least
rather
get you
not
to talk
bring it
to
up.
somebody.
Yeah.
You pull up on a super bike to the Nomad camps.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You see that the Nomad camp is like multiple camps, kind of squished,
Yo,
reasonably close.
this is the
Mhm.
first time someone other than me or Esger went to this nomad camp.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You get a lot of looks for the motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of very appreciative looks. No one's really coming towards you, but you can see people are eyeing your ride.
Yeah,
Where
I'm
people
not
in Night
getting
City might be eyeing you.
I'm not getting off the bike.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to come up and like ask me what I'm doing there.
Yeah, you're just kind of sitting there on the bike, on the road. You eventually see some people come over.
Oh, can I not get into the camp? Am I stuck on the
No,
road?
you're in the you're
Oh,
in the
okay.
camp, but it's like realize that it's multiple camps kind of squished together.
Got it.
I think there's more like a big round path that connects all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Think more like a big campground without the trees.
Sure.
Yeah. So as you're kind of just out there, some couple people approach you.
Okay. So this is fairly important because the chip is in my neck. Is one of them Ezra's mom?
No. Ezra's family is currently out of Night City.
Okay, cool.
That was the explanation of why his character left.
Sure.
Yeah. His family is currently on the road being nomads elsewhere. Or her family.
All right.
So you see these two walking up to you. They're both like clad in like blue jeans, leather jackets, and everything about them screams biker.
Sure. I have my like nomad leather jacket on as well because I'm
Yeah.
riding the bike.
Yeah, so they both kind of walk up to you, and about 10 feet, they're like, "You lost?
No.
All right, then what you here for?"
I'm told you have a device that I'm hoping I can borrow
A
for a job.
device.
Yes, a jammer specifically.
What kind of a jammer are you looking for?
A communications jammer, radio specifically.
Ah, you're looking for a radio jammer. Well, depends on some things, but we got those. Potentially.
And what does
Now,
potentially hinge on?
well, I don't know you, and I don't want to send out part of my family to come help you or work for you or do stuff for free.
I wouldn't expect you to. You're professionals after all.
You know, as far as professional goes, being. Now, what's the job?
So Terrace will take her helmet off and kind of lean forward and just lean on the handlebars to get closer to him. And she will say, I'm looking to fuck with the Raffin.
You want to expand on that one a little bit more?
Sure. They have something I want, and I don't want to pay for it. As a matter of fact, I want them to pay for it dearly.
So, you hitting a convoy?
No,
Small
Bigger.
group?
bigger.
Bigger? Well, don't tell me you're looking at that campsite of theirs.
Terrace will just smile.
You're looking at that campsite of theirs. All right. So I'm guessing you got some plan going for this?
You do?
Well, shoot. Why don't you come over to my camp and explain this here plan?
I think I can do that. I'll follow him on the bike.
Yeah. He leads you to a fairly decently sized camp. It looks like it's just covered in people who are like, bikers. It's that aesthetic. You see a lot of like road bikes, like Harley style vehicles,
Mhm.
a lot of trucks, pickups, and a lot of guns. Just very. This is what Europeans think Texas is, essentially.
Man,
Hmm.
Dante's going to be really pissed that he missed out on this.
Damn.
Then he watches one of the two that walked up to you, like, heads to a like a little camping area, like a seating area under an even awning. Grabs a beer from a nearby ice chest and puts it on the table.
Just once,
Mm.
just for him.
Nope, he puts one on there, then pulls out a bottle from behind himself with what looks like a clear liquid.
Okay. Can I position myself to sit down so where I can see my bike?
From this one, no.
Damn it.
He's sitting so that you'd have to approach from your bike.
And I spin the chair around so that I can.
It is not that kind of chair. It's a bench.
Damn it.
You see, he kind of like notices how you're fidgeting, like constantly kind of like looking back as you walk
Mhm.
up. He's just like, relax, your bike's fine. Besides, no one here wants a crotch rocket.
She'll look at him
Did
warily,
you-
but she'll sit down.
Have you tried riding a crotch rocket for several days at a time?
No.
Yeah, don't. It fucking sucks.
Am I talking to a man?
You are. You know what? Coin toss time. Oh, if you're talking to a man or not. Evens. You are talking to a woman.
I'll take your word for it then. And I'll
Yeah,
sit down and start
you're-
sipping the drink she gave me.
Yep. It's just a like lower mid-tier beer in your from your limited experience.
Wow, they're willing to waste mid-tier beer on me?
It's cold and it's free.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining.
I think it's more surprise.
Yeah, I'm just surprised.
Yeah. She looks at you and is just like, we don't have anything worse.
All right, so I'll start laying out the broad overview of the plan.
Yep. She looks at your. She listens to your whole plan, and as it comes to a close, it's like, you know, it's like, it's not the worst plan I've ever heard. It's a decent little raid idea, though. You, you almost wish you could wait for better weather conditions, but you kind of got this set up in a way that's gonna not allow you to do that.
Not really. We're kind of limited by time.
Yeah. You know, if you're doing all this, I might be able to get you some help.
What
But
kind of
I
help?
want some. I can get you your jammer. I can even get you a couple sharpshooters for guaranteed.
Okay.
Might be able to get you a couple other things here and there. But I need something in return.
Of course you do. And what would that be?
I need to know what your plan is in total. And I need to be in the loop of what you're doing and when.
Okay. The one is kind of nebulous, as I mentioned.
Yeah, but the second you hear about it, I need to hear about it.
Of course. You're on a list, trust me. So the plan is get them to bring the parts that I need out to the outpost. They said they would. We're going to stage a prisoner transfer. And as I'm walking away to get our prisoner to bring them up, we're going to launch a bomb, an EMP bomb, so that it detonates over the entire area, crippling their radios just in case. And we're bringing the jammer along just in case one of them doesn't get, or one or two of them don't get EMP'd because, you know how techs are, I'm sure. Ours is even worse. So while that is happening, we're going to start fires inside their compound to draw their attention away from the front gate and the front outpost. So even if they do manage to get any flares off, because we know that that's one of their analog secondary tactics to get mortars in place. Even if they do get those off, hopefully they won't be able to react as quickly because they're going to be busy inside the compound. But
Yeah.
ideally, we have them all knocked out with EMPs, and hopefully our sharpshooter and plus what we're doing will be able to kill any of the ones that may still be up and standing before they can ready a flare gun.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see if we can bring some additional toys to this one. Now, I'll have to do some talking around, see if anyone else is willing to throw in anything, but I can guarantee you at least a jammer and 2 sharpshooters. That work for you?
That works for me.
Now, when you give us a call. Your jammer will be there within an hour. All right?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
and I'll send two of the family with the thing. There might be a few extra people be act as security on that jammer. It's a little valuable. Don't want it to go missing during all this hullabaloo.
We're stupid. We're not insane.
So just we'll see where we're at once you actually get us some more concrete details.
All right.
All right. Well,
Wait,
you want another beer?
What more concrete details do they need? I thought I spelled out everything.
Oh yeah. When?
Oh, when? Okay, sure. Fair. No, I need to be getting on.
All right. Well, shit. I don't want to take a beer with you. And I do believe we're all set on our end for now,
Great.
and we'll just be waiting your call.
I'll hit you up then.
Yep. She you get your she gives you her contact info before you leave.
Okay, and what is her name?
You see her name, she goes by Blitz.
Okay, easy enough. I think that's all I needed to do today.
I believe so.
All right, how much money were you willing to put in?
I'll drop in 500.
Okay. And I'll text Scarlett. Scarlett, we need money.
Alrighty. How much?
As much as you're willing to give. Call it $1,000 and we'll be good.
So no,
Give me all my money.
it was 15. It was 1,500 for the full thing. I'm putting in 500.
I told you 1,000.
Yeah, she told you 1,000. No.
But whatever you can give me would be great.
Okay.
And I'm not going to bother texting Rosa. She
Rosa
doesn't have any money.
Rosa's eternally broke.
Yeah, we know. My character knows that Rosa is broke.
I'm broke. Only have 1370 right now.
What,
$300?
Fine.
Okay.
Sure. All right, so that's
You need to
800, so I'm footing 700 of it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm fine with it. All right, I put the money in escrow and get the Legionnaires on our side.
Wonderful. Done that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Once we get to later tonight, I actually do still have something to do.
I think. I mean, you're the
I
only one
am
doing
going to
anything
have
today.
to actually stop for a moment because one of my dogs has to go outside, and I think she's not feeling great.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom then.
Okay.
Aw.
Well, at least so far I'm doing decent.
I think I'm doing pretty good too.
Well, I just mean on my rolls.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I've only done one roll.
I am drawing.
Oh dear.
I'm working on that one piece that I've been posting off and on in the artwork channel. That landscape I have working on.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I thought I'd be done with it by now, but I keep wanting to add more details, and I'm like, I'm really liking it.
Oh, that's good.
Mhm. I'm putting more color in the ground. That way it's not all that muddy stuff. Ooh, occupancy's too high. Oh, my iPad's about to die. Well, shit.
That sucks.
It sucks.
Just thinking. Trying to figure out some stuff.
I feel that. And my Apple Pencil's low. Well, shit. Okay, fine.
I swear, I hate those things. They run out of battery too quickly.
It doesn't help that I've had this pencil a while.
They still, even new, I always felt like those things always ran out of battery.
I know. Well, I gotta charge my iPad anyway, so this gives me a chance to just step away from it for a little bit. I'm adding some green in here. I'm adding some red into the field.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna look good once it's finally finished. I just gotta get a case for my iPad, and I keep forgetting to pick one up.
I'm back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back. Yeah, I was like, I'm glad that we got at least some nomads to agree to do this, because we had no way to get any sort of vehicle to transport that jamming equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only car you own isn't big enough, and nothing I have access to is big enough. And can't be modified.
And I don't have a way to get it.
You sure don't.
No, you really don't. Although, hey, keep leveling up your fixer ability, and soon you'll be able to just acquire random bullcrap.
I know, right?
I mean, literally, you get to rank 3 or 4, and all of a sudden you can instantly just get stuff that's at 500 or more, like $500.
Yeah.
What's the issue?
Nothing. I was just talking about her, how when she hits a higher fixer roll, she can just get items at $500 easily.
Yeah, you automatically know where they're at.
So you're back. Are you back, Freya?
Yeah, I'm back. One of my dogs is not feeling the hottest.
Cool. So we're all back then.
All right. I thought I heard someone else's voice in here when I walked back in. You know?
Yeah, Kanara just said he was back right before you did, basically.
Yep. I was back.
Well, I thought it might have been someone else like that Promise, fellow.
Nah, I think he said he had his kid tonight.
He did say he have his kid tonight, which would have been a surprise to me because this was regular session and I haven't talked to him about that.
Mm.
So I need to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
It should be fun.
I'm not against him. I just need to talk to him.
No, we get that.
All right. Where were we?
I think Terrace remembered that she had to do something.
It was later tonight, though.
I know,
I
but
think
you're
that's
the
about where
only
we're at.
one who's doing anything. So
I guess so, yeah.
Tonight seems to be the terrorist show.
I mean, like Dante has seated his entire day, and Scarlet isn't doing it. Has already done her stuff.
Scarlet got a job.
Yeah.
Scarlet did get a job.
Scarlet went to go talk to somebody and got a job.
So
Hey, that's the best way to get inside stuff. Come on.
Yeah, I also think it's funny because I've got like the other characters know, particularly Terrace. Oh yeah, the bounty isn't from a local thing; it's from fucking SoCal.
Mhm.
we
You're
all
over here
we-
like I got.
no, I think we all know that because Alexandria texted all of us that was a
Yeah.
group text.
So why are you trying to talk to this guy?
Like, because
I-
you're paranoid that it's not up yet? I don't know. Only you know.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that there's not another bounty in the city for me.
So,
Sure, everything's in the clear.
so
I
by
guess.
doing that to make sure you don't have another bounties, you go work for the guy who's likely to have a bounty
I didn't
collection
say.
thing.
I didn't say it was a smart idea.
You know,
Oh.
this is a Rosa level plan.
No, it's not that bad. It is not that bad.
It's close.
It's bad, but it's not that bad. She hasn't punched anyone in the face yet.
She is working retail.
It's only a
service
matter of
industry.
time.
Yet. Okay, so what did Terrace
Roll
need
to
do
call
later
someone
in the
not a
night?
Karen. All right. So we're gonna go to.
Later tonight, then, I guess? I mean, all I wanted to do is I'm putting together my little 15-minute podcast show. But I need... I have an idea for a segment, but I need a specific... I need something specific for it, so I'm going to text Shepard. That I'm looking to poke the glitch plague bear, and I need to know if they've done anything stupid recently, something that people would laugh at them for. Bonus points if you have it on video.
So you're asking Shepard for something just to call glitch plague to you.
Pretty much.
Okay. Shepard sends over a video clip to you. It's a video clip, and it shows a glitch plague like prank that completely fell forward on itself. Instead of lighting someone on fire through a vendant, the vendant just like caught itself on fire and then dropped all its stuff out the bottom.
Onto the glitch plague member?
Oh no, onto a bunch of kids.
so,
Oh.
they
The
just-
kids had a bunch of candy bars for free.
Oh.
so they were good Samaritans by mistake.
Yeah. Which for glitch plague is the worst thing that they could have done.
Cool. All right, perfect. So I'll weave that into my little weekly segment called Fails of the Week. And it'll consist of me just berating this so-called boogeyman netrunner group called the Glitch Plague. But in reality, they're all just a bunch of really nice people who are into giving candy bars to the less fortunate children of whatever area we were in, or that was in. So
Yeah.
next time you see a Glitch Plague member, ask him for a candy bar.
Good fucking job, Jack. Right.
You need me to roll for my thing that I make?
Yeah, because it's a media thing and you're trying to tell a story, it's going to be believability.
That would be
Okay.
that would be a +1 because you have one bit of evidence,
I guess so.
which is the video.
Yes. The video is one evidence.
Wow, it's a success.
Hey,
4v4.
Nice.
You barely made it, but you made it.
Cool.
All right.
All right, so now I got to try and find a place to upload this.
You have just done the job of helping and hurting Glitch of Plague's PR. Dog, if
Awesome.
you throw up because you just drank a bunch of water onto my leg, I will fucking smack you.
I don't think. Wait, does it as a media does Terrace have to like look for a place to upload that, or would that just be
The
something?
way
that
I'm
they-
going about it, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not doing it the easy way.
Okay. I was just wondering, as like
Whereas
a media or a
Rayla-
netrunner, you would need to like try and figure it out because
hmm
you might.
So can
just
I run
know that
over
stuff.
to Short Circuit?
Yeah, you could.
And I'm just gonna, while I'm there, I'm looking for a pirate signal to jump onto, essentially.
Okay. So you're just running you're just checking the local bands on the reviews or video signals. and-
Yeah, so I'm
Wonder what
doing like
ones-
stories of like just random happenings around the city. I'll bring up the like some of the other things that I wrote, like Rosa's whole like underground wrestling ring. Yeah, because it can't just be that. That's just like little hook that's supposed to get people interested.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't see any pirate signals, such that aren't being used. Like the
I
ones
mean,
that you
even if
usually
they
have,
even
like,
if they are being used, can't I just hack into them? Like, can I do a net run on them?
not as such, because the pirate signals don't act like a net architecture.
Mm.
That's like trying to hack a TV signal. Live.
Yeah, but isn't that what my plan was? I think that's what I was planning on doing.
You have to find the receiver that they're actually working off of,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Can
and
I
it has
do
to be the
that?
prime receiver, not
Oh.
just
Can
a repeater.
Can I do that?
You can attempt to.
What the heck kind of role is that?
I know.
It's going to be one of the tech ones. Give me a second.
Yeah, I mean, if it's
Is
if
there
it's
anyone
a-
in Short Circuit tonight that can help me?
Well, since you're going into short circuit, you could ask the bartenders if there's somebody that has that.
tech, there might
Sure.
even be someone at Short Circuit that'll be able to broadcast it for you.
Then yeah, let's go by that. I'll walk up to whoever's running the bar tonight.
All right. You see, it's 3-piece tonight. Monday
I'll
night, he's
greet
giving
him.
his husband the time off.
I'll greet him, engage in some polite small talk, and then direct the conversation towards what I need.
Uh, give me a conversation roll.
Sure.
Just for shits and giggles.
7. I'm very blunt about what I want.
Yeah, you try and be subtle. You're not very subtle.
No, not with an empathy of 2.
He looks at you and just kind of rolls his eyes and is like, "Look, if you're willing to broadcast your little show, I can tell you who can get your thing out there on the pirate networks. All right?
All right.
Or if you want to go through with probably your plan of do it yourself, storm the castle, steal a signal yourself. Good luck. Because those pirate networks move around and you're not going to be able to do that too easy. Something about armed guards and the like.
For the pirate networks or for the actual networks?
For both.
Mm.
You're not gonna get the actual networks. Those are on top of fucking corpo buildings, air defenses and shit.
Hmm.
Fire networks usually have their own transmitters.
Are there any of them operating nearby?
Not as such. They move around, so there might be
Big-
one nearby. There might not be.
Okay. Because chances are they're going to want money for me to run this stuff, right?
Not as much. If they like
Or-
what you're doing, they might just give you a slot to fill time.
Right, but I'm just starting out, so chances are they're not going to even give me the time of day. I need to kind of make my
You'd
own.
never know until you try.
I guess that's true, but. All right, fine. I'll try. I'll try one way. I'll try your way first. Who do I talk to?
Well, you're gonna want to talk to somebody going by the name of Airwave.
Fitting name. Where can I find him?
Well, he's got an office a few blocks away. All right. You're looking for Three Dog Studios. Just head in there, ask for Airwave, tell him I sent you. He'll at least give you the time of day. All right.
Okay. Thank you, 3-piece.
You're welcome. You know, you go skedaddle, go rah, fight the system or whatever.
What I do.
All right. You have fun with that.
And I'll leave before asking who's here to make you think on it.
Oh no, I haven't rolled. Actually, know who's there right now.
Then I don't want to know. I leave. All right, I head to this place.
All right. It's a little what looks like a out of the way recording studio. You know, you see
Okay.
a Cerberus on the door, like a little painted one.
Sure. It's 3-dog. I get it.
Yeah. And no other reason.
Of course not.
No.
All right. I walk in.
It's just a basic recording and like it looks like a radio station. You know. There's a few people coming and going doing work. You know, there's a secretary sitting at a front desk.
I'll go up to the secretary, say I'd like to speak with Airwave, and 3-piece sent me.
The dude, the guy looks at you and is like, "All right, give me one moment to double check." You see him do some clicky clacking on the things, and he says, "All right, head on back, straight back here, and it's the door at the very end."
I go to it.
All right, you walk in, or you get to this door. Do you knock or do you just walk in?
I'll knock. I'll be polite.
You know, you gotta come in.
I enter.
Once you walk in, you see a fairly rotund white man sitting in behind a desk. He looks at you and is like, "Ah, you said 3-piece sent you."
Yes.
"Yeah. You looking to get on the waves of, you know, get your message out there?
That's true.
Are you music or are you what are you what's your vibe?
News.
News. All right, you got something put together or are you just trying to get live recorded?
No, I got something put together.
You mind if I take a look?"
Not at all. And I'll slide a data shard over to him.
He inserts the data shard into his computer and you watch as his eyes light up. You can see as he sits back in his chair and watches. And time ticks down as you know he's watching the whole thing. And almost the minute when your thing or second when your thing ends, his eyes go down. He sits forward. It's like, not bad. Not bad at all. Is that your first attempt?
Yes. Was it that obvious?
You lack a lot of the polish that comes with time.
Hmm.
But we all gotta start somewhere, don't we?
That's true.
All right. That's your first one. You know what? You come to me with this. You keep coming back to me. I'll get you on out on the air. All right.
Just like that.
Cool. Yeah, just like that. I gotta fill time slots. You put in more 5 to 15-minute pieces that I can slot between other stuff, you'll have a home here.
All right. Should be able to do that.
Yeah. And for your program for this one, we'll see how it does. And you watch as he opens up his drawer and hands you 100 eddies.
All right. I'll take it up.
Well, there you go. You sold your first news piece.
Hey, look at that. I'm a reporter.
Nice job. I think now Scarlet only has like 8 news pieces over you for how many have been put out.
Put out? Yes. Believed is a lot lower.
Oh yeah, no, I think Scarlet's total only had like 4 or
2 or
5,
3, I
believe.
think.
Yeah, it's been low.
Yeah.
It's really low.
Congratulations, you just started Awu.
Yep,
Oh,
I did.
God.
Damn, the company may be dead, but it'll live on in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. It lives on in our hearts and minds.
Definitely my memories. Jeez. All right. So
I
you've
think
sold your
that's
first piece.
Yeah, I think that's it. I head home after this very full day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have definitely had a full day. Holy shit. I mean, you went to Danger Gal. You had a long conversation with a tech. You went to the Nomad camp. You went to Short Circuit and then sold your first piece.
I just want to point out, you've probably traveled through, like, just in lengthwise, basically the entire city.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
also
yeah,
went
easily.
to the Glen.
I did go to the Glen. I
Yeah,
got the Legionnaires on our side.
Yeah, because, like, you have been, what, Little Europe, then you went to the Glen, then you went to Haywood, then you went to the Nomad camp, then you went to Short Circuit, which is the Glen, I think.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's
Oh wait, no, is it Little Europe? Yeah, it's
yeah,
Little
I
Europe.
think it's University District.
Okay, so
is actually
University
what the-
District, I forgot where Short Circuit was. Okay.
Yeah, it's right on the cusp there between the
So
two. Toward
you have traveled so much today.
he's on that bike,
Mm-hmm.
Still.
zooming.
I can get around quick.
Yeah. And to think, I'm just gonna point out we've been here. It's 9:30
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
local
No,
time.
it
This
there-
cuts out two hours of what would have been a combat session.
Oh yeah. What
Mhm.
would have had to go before a combat session?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and we're still gonna have probably an hour before a combat session
Oh yeah.
of
Getting
dealing
everything
with
into place? Yeah, probably.
getting things into place, getting updates with Rosa from her, stakeout.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sydney wouldn't have made it. She'd have fallen asleep.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have a lot more fun, especially because I'm working some stuff. Thankfully, y'all listened with the Nomads, and I can try and play with some stuff there.
Thick.
Well,
So
I want to try and instigate a like Like if the Nomad snipers kill more Raffen than Dante, like Dante has to pay him like $1,000.
oh, heck no.
Ante's over there sitting on a hoard of money, going, "No, my
Play
lord."
nice, Dante. Share your toys.
Freaking building stuff is expensive.
Oh, boo hoo.
No, it genuinely is. Like I would have never been able to make as much stuff as I have been if I
Spend
would've
money
done
on all
this.
those oxygen canisters sitting on top of that hoard of money you got there.
Oh jeez.
Ooh. Dante needs to change his name from Ripper to Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I don't need to. I don't want to get involved in the Snake Gang.
Oh yeah, he'd be sucked into the SS.
Yeah, I'm already adjacent to one gang. I don't need to be adjacent to another.
I think that would almost be funny if you did get sucked into there. That's like gang warfare
Mm-hmm.
all over you, just being.
I mean, literally, it basically happened already with the stinking, with the Like literally, gang warfare has happened over Dante already. With the
Yeah.
with Maelstrom and the Reckoners.
Yeah. Just wait. We got more fun stuff going.
Dante's too good at making
We
weapons.
We're gonna have plenty of fun with some of that stuff. I think probably we're at a stopping point.
Yeah,
tonight,
I
to be
agree.
honest.
Okay.
Look,
There's
we're
something else you
we
wanted
can
to
try
do?
and
I just
Look,
wanted
let's
to, I
be
just
honest.
want to get more rolls out of the way because I still have rolls I got to do for the stinking building bullcrap.
You have one more roll you've got to do on the EMP bomb, I believe.
Okay. Cool.
Like one or two. Like you're fairly quick. And let's be honest, you're not gonna lose.
I fully admit if I badly rolled, I was gonna dump luck.
Yes, you were. But there's no point. And just so we don't fucking like lose our shit, we're not gonna go through another like day on that. Though I think it's gonna be funnier when Sydney comes in next time and fucking like Liddy's going to work.
We're gonna start off like, all right, Rosa Scarlet, what are you doing? Scarlet, I gotta go to work. Huh?
It's like, yeah, I got a job. It's like I gotta help. Someone's gotta do something here to make rent.
And fucking Caesar's Legion is just all of a sudden on the text line. Like, yeah, she's gonna be confused. Because even if you tell her, she's still gonna be confused because she's not gonna pay attention to what any of us say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just so I can get this out there before I forget, before Dante went to sleep, I was gonna have Alan help me move the bomb and some other stuff to my workshop, so I could continue working there. Because I'm not worried about the bomb. I'm worried about some other stuff I was working on that I would not want to do in my house.
Yeah. I'm just gonna point out it's funnier that you were working on that in your house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the first roll, it wasn't that much of a problem if it went off.
It's not that much of a problem, but it's funnier because I forgot you had moved into the executive zone.
You're just building a bomb in the executive zone.
Not even
Yeah.
a regular bomb, an EMP bomb, the one that would actually cause issues for your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because of course they're gonna be like, hold on, wait, what? Who has shut off my television? I was watching Homeless Deathmatch 5.
Or no, they're gonna get their BD shut off.
Yeah, they were watching
Yeah,
homeless.
Homeless Deathmatch 5.
Yeah. They were too busy beating up the homeless.
Ah, they were watching. No, you're a corpo. You don't beat up homeless. You pay someone else to do it. See, you might get homeless blood on you.
Well, no. I'm saying in the BD, they were the person doing it.
Oh yeah. See, you paid someone to go beat up homeless. Bespoke XBDs. Yeah, welcome to Dystopian Futures.
How much IP are we getting for the session?
You know what? Because I can, 70.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I'm in a good mood. Not trying.
And before I forget, let me
Yeah.
go ahead and bring my fixer up.
Yeah, so you should definitely do that. But yeah, no, it's the EMP bomb is not what I don't want to go off in my house. What I don't want to go off in my house is when I do the last roll for the air fuel grenades. Those I'm
But-
much more worried about going off in my house.
So it's 60 per level right now, right?
It's generally 60.
No, I think
I'm
it
not
might, I think it's more for rank 2 and give me a second, I'll go.
Man, y'all look at those systems. Like,
No,
So
no,
you're
take-
going from 1 to 2. It's 120.
Yeah, it's 120.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
I still can't believe you applied for the job.
I-
You
I-
got an idea and you stuck to that. I'm
Good.
like,
I'm glad. I'm
Yeah.
so
Good.
proud of you.
That
Yeah.
was so funny.
I just think it was funny as fuck.
Oh, it was.
Hey,
I
I
mean,
could get an interview with this
we-
guy.
I mean, we did say it's like we ought to get me a restaurant. Maybe I can just take over this place. Inside.
You're
yeah,
not.
right.
You're not gonna be able to take it
How
over.
are you gonna? Yeah, look, fill us in here. How do you plan on taking over this restaurant?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not even a restaurant; it's a bar with a
Yeah.
gambling area beneath it.
Yeah, you're never taking it over. Your best bet is to find just a abandoned building and start fixing it up and opening it as like a bar / restaurant.
Maybe that's
I
what you
know.
can put the money that you earn here towards.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not killing this person or having him promote you to be his successor.
I mean, she could kill him.
Well, yeah, but she could
Yeah, she
kill
could
him. She
always
could
kill
kill him, but she's not gonna be able to take the place over via killing him.
No, no. Hey, like I said, it was an idea. I'm not really gonna do it because it's not a very good idea. But
Well, yeah,
Way
we're
to
doing,
get
we're doing
intel.
a short session tonight just because of the whole. We're down a few people, and
It's
we
a way
also
to
are,
get intel.
have
You're
the
correct.
whole lovely time change. So we're gonna call it an end for tonight. Thanks for hanging out and seeing this lovely adventure. Have a good night.